My name is Sarah Wangler, and I'm president of the Institute of Packaging Professionals Minnesota chapter, and I'm honored to be with you today. The Herschel Bierman Pete Henningsen Annual Achievement Award in Packaging Education is presented in honor and in memory of Herschel Bierman and Pete Henningsen, who were very influential in the Minnesota chapter and laid the groundwork for the thriving chapter that we are today. I know their journey was difficult and filled with bumps, and I am so appreciative that they had the vision of creating a professional organization where packaging professionals could come together to network, to learn, to problem solve, and to create solutions. In my role as president, I have the honor and privilege of talking with the students while they are not being judged. This year's students are incredibly delightful and have so much positive energy about their future and clarity about how they plan to impact our profession. I have come to discover that like firefighters run toward fire and law enforcement runs toward trouble, our packaging professionals enjoy the interdisciplinary nature of the packaging profession and run toward unsolved problems and find a tremendous amount of joy in fixing, in solving, in creating, and in innovating. Thank you to all the parents, the instructors, the mentors, other industry professionals, and all those who have impacted our students' journeys. I am pleased to introduce you at this time to the 2022 Herschel Bierman Pete Henningsen Annual Achievement Award in Packaging Education student candidates.
Sure. My name is Kevin Doles. I go into the Automated Systems Robotics program at Dunwoody. Just started my first semester there, and what I can tell, I'm having a ton of fun. So I find packaging interesting because I was actually playing around the idea of either engineering or robotics automation packaging, but once I learned that the packaging industry was way more hands-on, that's what I like to do. I like to learn by using my hands. I'm a visual learner. Theoretical stuff is enjoyable, but once you get your hands in it, it's just so much more fun, I guess, for me. I grew up playing with Connects, Legos, things like that. I love building things. I like putting things together, figuring out how they work, and being able to do that in school, just feels so rewarding, I guess, and exciting. Ideally, I would really enjoy designing and building automated systems, whether it be from the ground up or just for a client's needs. I think that would just be give a nice variety to your day, but also you get to really focus on everything, you know the in and out of that whole machine. It's a huge honor. So I'm in my first semester, and I feel like this is one of the first times in my life I've really focused on myself, and seeing what I've been able to achieve when I start focusing on myself is just, it feels amazing. Excuse me. Doing some research into IoPP, what you guys do, you support these businesses, you support the people, you allow them to have stability in their life by either increasing their salary, getting them certificates, helping job security, and in turn you're helping those companies with the stability and everything like that. And it's wonderful to be a part of, or I guess a part of IoPP. Don't hold yourself back, do what makes you happy, I guess, and explore your interests. And if you find something you're good at, just start plugging away at it. Put your all into it, and you will be surprised what you can do.
I selected packaging as a degree, and what I find interesting about it is because all these working components coming together to create for a common goal and creating a product, whether it be for medical, agriculture, whatever it is. I just think that it's cool to have all these separate things working individually but coming together for a common piece. I plan to go into field service with my degree. Traveling is a big goal of mine. I'd like to travel the world. One specific goal is to travel to each continent, and I think packaging could help me reach that with all of the different countries and companies that are all over the world. To be nominated for this award, I am very humble. I'm very happy that I was accepted and that my instructors thought that I'd be a good candidate. I'm just happy to be here and make my college look good. An additional note I'd like to say is that I am happy and I'm open to making mistakes, and I think that that's something that's not really heard about a lot, just because you don't want to make mistakes, but I think that it's a great learning opportunity, and I'll try to limit them, but I think that I learn a lot from making mistakes. So.
My name is Aiden Volts. I'm in the Automated Packaging Systems Technician program at Northwood Tech in Nourishment, Wisconsin. I selected packaging as a degree mostly because I had a friend from my church. He did the same program that I am in at Northwood, and all he had to say was good things about it, and that was kind of enough to convince me to go into the program because I did not have really a plan at that point. I was probably in the middle of my senior year, and now that I'm in my second year, it is way better than I ever imagined. I am forever thankful that I chose this career path. I find it amazing, all the different directions you can go in it. You can either go into programming, you can go into the electrical side. It's just really amazing how many different directions you can go. In an ideal world, I would love to go into field service. That is my plan as of right now. I would love to get into field service somewhere and travel and troubleshoot, fix machines. That would be my ideal situation, but even maintenance, I would love to do maintenance somewhere if I get tied down. Just working on the machines, being in the field, that is my ultimate goal. Oh, it is a tremendous honor. We have 6 or 7 people in my class, in the second year class. All of them are amazing guys. I credit all of them for what they're able to do during class. They're all great humans. They're really great at what we do at Northwood. To be nominated out of them guys, it is an honor I cannot express into words. Thank you for the time. Thank you for taking me into consideration. I appreciate it even for the experience. Obviously, if the ideal goal is to have the scholarship, but even if so, I appreciate the experience. It was a great experience for me. Everyone.
My name is Jaron Tolson. I'm going to Hennepin Technical College for Automation, Robotics, Engineering, Technology. I selected packaging because I've always been interested in seeing how products get to the consumer, and I just found that process always interesting, and packaging is the flashiest part. It's satisfying how everything comes together. I plan to be a field technician. I like the travel, and it just seems fun getting to go around and see new places. It means a lot. It's nice. It's a big motivator to get through school. It shows that hard work pays off, and it just pays to put in the effort. I recommend it to a friend. There's a broad variety of things you can do in the industry, and just lots of opportunities.
My name is Lauren Bertunik. I am at Hennepin Technical College, and I am getting 2 associate's degrees. One is in Automation, Robotics, Engineering, Technology, and the second is in Mechatronics. I selected, technically, I didn't exactly know that I would be going into packaging. As the major is called Automation Robotics, so I wasn't really aware of the packaging, but as I'm taking more classes, I realized how important and how vital packaging is to our society, which is kind of crazy because you don't think about that very often. I think the most interesting part about packaging is the machine vision systems that are integrated into that. My instructor had talked about this camera that they had at his workplace before he was teaching at Hennepin Tech, that over time it started to read through the plastic or any of the barriers to read the barcode, and it just learned that. And so I think it would be really amazing to learn how to do that and how to program that into more machine vision systems. I plan to continue my education and get a bachelor's in mechatronics engineering technology, and eventually work in a medical company to improve processes, really. And packaging is so vital to our economy, and currently we're going through a lot of supply chain issues, and so I believe that packaging and improving those processes could be so beneficial. I am incredibly grateful to be nominated. I believe that as a woman of color studying engineering, I can be a role model to future women or future girls who have an interest in STEM fields. Growing up, I would be kind of pushed more towards the arts and being a little bit more clean, but I was always interested in taking things apart, really learning how they work, how all of the systems and components work together to create this big entire machine or process. And so whenever I saw a woman in that field, I would feel very encouraged, and I believe that I can be that person for other young women. Yes, of course. The instructors there are amazing. They fully support me, my career. Every week there's 2 or 3 emails that are sent out about job openings, and it's not the instructors. They don't really focus on just memorizing terms and definitions, and we're not becoming robots, which is a little ironic, but we're taught to actually think through problems and learn how to fix them logically, and to not just rely on other people, but to actually use our own opinions, our own brains, and they're always there to help, the instructors.
My name is Gretchen Subielka, and I go to the University of Wisconsin Stout, and I am a packaging major. I selected packaging as a degree because I had 2 high school teachers recommend it to me, since I didn't know what I wanted to do. I never knew what I wanted to be when I grew up, and so after hearing packaging as a career as being an option, I was really interested because it mixes design as well as math together, and it's just this perfect blend that fits me so well. I plan on going in the consumer side of packaging, but I'm very open to all the other departments of packaging. I just kind of want to start out in that side since it's so broad, specifically in the cosmetics area of packaging. It means a lot to me that I was able to be recognized for this award, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. I just want to say thank you to the IoPP for recognizing students and giving this opportunity out to us, as well as I would like to thank my professors at UW Stout for teaching me and showing me the way of the packaging industry. And then I also want to thank the student organization for packaging for nominating me for this award. I would totally recommend the program at Stout to other people because I feel like we do have the best packaging program since our lab is very well done. We do a lot of hands-on work. We have a lot of opportunities for internships and real-life experiences.
So I'm Annabelle Meyer, and I'm a student at UW Stout, pursuing a Bachelor's of Science in Packaging. So I selected packaging as a degree from previous work experience. I wanted to enhance and design new and improved packaging that's going to be environmentally friendly. So that's what I find pretty cool about is that you can make almost anything, hopefully in the future, to be sustainable. So after graduation, I plan to go back to the company I co-opted at Boston Scientific and become a packaging engineer. So to be nominated for this award, it just means that my hard work and dedication in the packaging program has been known by my instructors, the Packaging Association at Stout, and just fellow peers. I just want to thank everyone that's been there to support me for my co-op and just my classes, instructors, and peers throughout my time here at Stout. Yes, I would definitely 100% recommend Stout just because we are a polytechnic school. We do 3 times a lab and lecture, so you're getting that hands-on experience as well as learning the materials.
Hi, I am Sullivan Lear. I go to Dunwoody, and I'm in the Automated Systems and Robotics program. So I chose my program because in high school, I was big into the first robotics competition. And so because I live in Minneapolis, we went to competitions there, and Dunwoody had booths there all the time. So I was interested in Dunwoody for a long time, and I love robots. I like putting things together, the process of seeing something made. That's why I'm interested in packaging, because that's the whole process. So I would say the thing I like most about my program is how hands-on it is. Like we build what I'm doing right now, PLCs. We physically wire up the PLCs and program it all, and that's a very nice way to learn how it is. So we're very hands-on, and I do like that. And also, like the things we're learning, I like that as well. I'm actually very honored that I would be honored with this award. I was not expecting it, honestly. And when I got it, I was a little confused as to what it really meant. I had to ask my teacher about it, but like it's very special. It's like it hits right here on my heart. Like people recognize, and it's very honoring to be recognized like this. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this field of study degree, Dunwoody in general. Like as long as you're interested in the fundamentals, like building things, how stuff is made, the process of that, then you would absolutely love this program, this field, everything about it pretty much. Well, right now I would like to be a panel builder or something, because that's just what I'm doing right now in class, and I like that quite a bit. I think I could also be a good maintenance technician, or something, or like even like a traveling like installer.